Hey guys, welcome back to part 8 of modded Terraria with Jenny. This will be the final one for today, and we have a new NPC we can talk to. The Desert Acolyte. He sells some interesting stuff. We can also ask him to start a sandstorm for us in the desert. And yeah, we definitely want to go ahead and pick up this, because evidently it will increase our damage while it is at least in our inventory, and it definitely does. We should throw that far, or rather, so we're gonna click on that torch, and it goes to just before the campfire. It's a bad example. Click on that torch, goes to the fence right after it. Go back here, pick it. We have the desert rune. Throw it again. Goes significantly farther, and it does a bit more damage. This should make a big difference for needles and like our needles and such. But the fact that it does more damage is amazing in and of itself. There's also something we'll be able to buy from him later. We can't buy it quite yet. It's called the Throwing Guide, and it duplicates damage we deal. So it's kind of an interesting item. I don't remember how we get all parts, but if we get all of these, throwing damage duplicates itself, which is kind of interesting. I'm not entirely sure how that'll work. I could take a guess based on what it says, but anyway, about it, that sounds really powerful. It'll significantly increase our damage. And right now, I think what we want to do is we want to... This can also be our arena for King Slime, probably. That should be fine. It'll be a pain until we get the Royal Gel. Once we get Royal Gel, King Slime will be a pushover. And what we want to do now is we probably want to go to put our money away, for one thing. And also we may want to, in addition, actually plan stuff before episodes. And yet again, we may want to go to probably the jungle? We could also just go straight up here, or right over here, and see what happens. We can make like a platform for farming harpies, maybe make a sky bridge. That'll later turn into a rail. I think that's actually a pretty good idea. So we're gonna do that here in just a second. Oh, it split. Oh, it splits. Oh, it splits. Well, that's kind of nice. We got 9 gold. Would definitely like to go put that away before we die a horrible death. Although, we have a fair amount of gold. What I'm going to do is I'm going to purchase another piggy bank, and I'm going to put him by the angler. Because he's right there on the way out. So it'll be easy access to being able to store some money away. And then, what we're going to do is we're going to make sure we have plenty of rope. We definitely have plenty of rope. And we're going to start climbing. Just right here. I'm just gonna go up. See, I'm not really entirely sure how to find Sky Islands without a water bolt. Because with that, you can just go up, and you can find one. because once it bounces down, you know you found one. We're at about a good height. I think we're gonna just go on to world limit. We're gonna go on into space. Because I have had a skyline where it was just a couple of blocks. The small cloud above it was just a couple of blocks away from the sky limit. So I don't think there's anything wrong with just going ahead and making a rope to the sky limit somewhere. And we're there. Alright, now let's fall down. And we'll go somewhere about halfway. Probably around here. I would say that's about half, wouldn't you? Maybe a little bit higher up. I'd say that's pretty good. Alright, let's just go ahead and make some platforms, and we're gonna get started. We're gonna start by going this way. We're obviously gonna go this way as well. But for now, what we want to do is we want to go ahead and just make a campfire, probably just right here for now. And we're gonna make our way this way. I'm hoping we're gonna run into some harpies on the way. If not, it's fine. I hear a zombie off to our left. Not that surprising. This should also serve as sort of a falling star catcher. So we can just come up here like halfway through the night and check for any fallen stars we may have gotten. Alright, let's go ahead and so there is actually another set of hard mode or of pre-hard mode armor we can make that involves the avian cartilage we just saw, and also I believe there is a set of wings we can make. Give me just a second to let's see. We can make some. Yes, there are wings we can make, but we need an arcane armor fabricator, which we need the blacksmith for, and sadly I do not quite remember how to find out how to get that. Also, I just learned something new. You can double click these to pop up how to get them. It's interesting. What we want to do is we probably want to save our feathers for the poor man's gliders. Once we get the Eye of Cthulhu, or if by that point we have the Goblin Tinkerer available, although I believe that is post-Eye as well, we can go ahead and just make the makeshift wings. Because why not? If this is daytime, I would kind of like to go check in with the angler and see what he has to offer today. Although, since we're up here, we're going to go ahead and kill this harpy off real quick. Preferably above the platform so we actually get the drops. There we go. Alright, we're just going to hop on back down. Caught in the ocean. Well, I would love to go get it, but we don't have an easy way to the ocean right now. That'll be more or less what this will be for later. We'll turn it into a rail. We'll probably have both running along the entire thing. And this will serve as our transport across the world. But for now, our best bet is probably just stick with platforms and go as far as we can. Because we do have quite a bit of wood. We should be able to make it across fairly well. Oh, those fall through platforms. Well, for now, we definitely do not want to be using those. Because we're gonna lose it. And we have 2,000 of them, but I would still rather get as many back as possible. There is a specific weapon that I'm looking for that produces infinite throwing ammo. There will be plenty of those later, but there's one we can get rather early. And it scales with how many bosses you kill. So that's quite good. I believe there's a chance from just about anything that spawns in the world. So we definitely want to look into RNG for that. Although, as I just said, it is RNG. So we don't really have a say in whether we get it or not. So this is going. It's just going right now. We're just gonna see if we don't come across the Sky Island. If we do, that's cool. If not, it's fine. Okay, well that's a thing that can happen. Whoops. I guess that's what we get for using sparklers for this, huh? Alright, we're currently out of platforms. We don't have much wood left. I would like to just keep what we have on us. So we're gonna go on back over here. And we're gonna drop down and then... I don't know. I don't know if I checked Angler or not. I think I forgot to. I admit that was the reason I said to go down there. That we were gonna go down there in the first place. Completely forgot about checking it. So we definitely want to do that. Or did I check it? Yeah. Okay. I remember now. Whoops. Yeah, we need the armor fabricator for just about all of that. So we're kind of out of luck. Let's see if we can't find a way to... Alright, so we're definitely gonna cut down some more trees. We're definitely gonna go talk to the traveling merchant who is up there on the desert acolyte's house. Hopefully the traveling merchant has something that we actually want. Alright, let's go find out what the traveling merchant has to offer today. So showing up surprisingly often, which is quite nice, but so far there hasn't been too much that we've actually wanted from him. We already have both of those, so that is a bit of a useless arrival. Bit disappointed in that. Is there anything that we definitely want to be doing right now? We may want to go ahead and see if we can't... So we have the Slime King next. King Slime. And then we have the Desert Scourge. We may actually be able to fight the Desert Scourge right now. I don't know if we have decent piercing weapons. Or rather, I don't know if these pierce or not. If not, fine. If they do, great. These pierce like 2 or 3 times. I think only twice. But other than that, we should be able to actually fight him before we should fight the King Slime. We need coral. So that means we have to go to the ends of the earth to actually get said coral. So I'm going to cut the video here, and I will be back once I get to the ocean. I think we're gonna go... We're probably gonna go left. No, we're gonna go right. See if we can't find some piranhas on the way as well. So I'm gonna cut it here, and I will be back once I get to the ocean. See you in a bit. Alright guys, so we made it to the ocean. What we're gonna do is we're just gonna probably just fish up a little bit while we're here. I did stop and find 2 chests. And yeah. Let's see if we can't catch ourselves both the quest fish and the... and get some spawns. Because that's how we're going to be getting coral. We may also be able to make a goblin army standard if we kill enough goblin scouts. So I think we should definitely try to invest in doing that. Alright, there we go. There's some jellyfish already. Alright guys, the Eye of Cthulhu looks like it's going to be coming for us soon. So I think what we want to do is we want to go ahead and head on back. We did get a quest fish. I'm going to run through here real quick stack as much as possible. Run to the angler, turn in the quest, and then hope that we can survive this fight. Because if we can survive this, then we should be good to go. If we can beat the Eye of Cthulhu now, then we're in good position. I do want to try to see if we can make it to the desert though. So I think what we're going to do is we're just going to rush on over there right now. And let's hope that Eye of Cthulhu doesn't spawn until we get there. I believe it is a guaranteed spawn once it says that message. The other day we had, the air gets colder around you and the boss never spawned. So that's something interesting. But that was hard mode. We just entered hard mode. However, I'm hoping that it is going to be a matter of we just get through it. Something I want to try is I want to see if this is actually any good. I'm not sure that it is, but it looks like we're going to be fighting him right now. He has 3,600 health. Alright. Let's party. I think what we want to do at first is we want to use needles. If you don't have the well-fed buff on, we definitely want that. We're gonna use these for now. However, it may actually be worth just doing this. Alright, so he's already in he's already in the dash form. This is when the fight gets really, really difficult. And since we are in expert mode, we are probably going to be running around a lot. I doubt we're going to be on this platform for much longer. Yep. And that is when we start running. We were so close! He had like, what, less than 50 health? Oh, we were so close! Oh. Well, at least we know we can basically do it at this point. If we had I believe the ninja rack, we may have actually been able to do it if we had been smart and got some regen potions, iron skin potions, which we have, we have plenty of them already. We probably could have done it. But no, I didn't think about that, and we ended up dying to Mr. Eye of Cthulhu, and he's not going to be spawning again for a while, I would imagine. So, we're kind of out of luck there. I think this is a good time to end the episode now, though. That was part 8 of Terraria with Jenni, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye-bye.